Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Dorleen and today I'm making a card. So I'm using a sketch from Stick It Down, and basically it was just a plain card. I mean, absolutely no shape, nothing, but right in the middle a sentiment. So I decided to grab these shaped stamps, and these are old ones from close to my heart. I mean, I'm talking probably early 2000s, but I went ahead and used that because I really liked, even though it was just a sentiment, it's a shape sentiment. So right there, that gave it a little bit of something different. And then what I decided to do is I used these full adhesive sheets. I've had them for a while and they sound like they're supposed to be the greatest thing ever, is why I bought them. And I believe that they should be, but I don't know why. I had the hardest time putting my paper down, and then it was Cricut and it was just so silly. But anyhow, the reason why I wanted to do it was because I had just finished making a mini album and I had so many scraps left, and the paper is so pretty, and a lot of them are just really thin strips of paper. So originally, honestly, I've been using like every bit I could, and I was just going to toss them, but then I thought, nope, I can't toss. So I put this full sheet adhesive on the back or front, whichever you want to say it, of this white cardstock. And then once I removed the second part of that full sheet adhesive, it left the entire cardstock piece with sticky adhesive. And you can see right here, it's really sticky. I mean, look at how strong that is. And this is like a glue dots version. I'm not going to be honest with you, I have no idea where I got it. But one thing I noticed, because I had put it on Cricut, there was a strip on the one side that didn't have any adhesive. So that's why you see me use my ATG gun to add some more right there on that one edge. And basically all I did was stack strips of this paper, but you can tell just right now how pretty that paper is. It's really a lot of pinks, blacks, whites, and then it also has some rose gold. Beautiful. So once I did that, I just used my regular scissors and then just trimmed all the excess off. I am going to be honest with you. I told myself earlier I was going to toss those scraps. I didn't do it. I'm going to make at least one or more of these cards because they're so pretty. And then what I did is I just used my scissors. Again, I used the smaller ones this time because it's easier to fussy cut with the smaller scissors. It was a really basic heart shape. I know these stamp sets came with like a Cricut cutout, and I just figured because it was pretty basic, I would just use my scissors. I wasn't too worried about perfection, anything like that. So I just cut around it, and then I thought it just needed something else. So this paper, I also had just smaller squares. I just have so much scraps of this paper pad. But I used that light gray piece, and it's actually polka dot. I don't know if you can tell, but you really can't tell once I trim it down anyhow. And I just eyeballed a very thin border around it and just cut it, like I said, with my scissors, which you can see me doing right here. There's really not much to this card, but that background just makes it so pretty, and I just absolutely love it. And I just used some of my alcohol markers, and I did like a, not, I guess technically like an ombre, but 3 different shades of pink, and then I use a little bit of white pen as well, and you'll see a close-up later. I just added some 3D foam adhesive and then placed that right in the middle, kind of a little bit up on the portrait side. I always forget how that works. And not horizontal, vertical side, but in the center horizontally. And then these stickers I also had because they're like a rose gold, and they had some circles, and I'm just using them similar to like you would use enamel dots or something. But that is it. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I just love it. Like I said, very simple card sketch, but very beautiful card. I just used a piece of white cardstock. I already had them scored, and then I always use my finger to make sure that they are even, because even if they're scored, I don't know, maybe it moves a little bit while I'm scoring, but sometimes it's not always a perfect score or perfect half score. And then I just add some adhesive to the back and then just centered it and put it on this white piece of cardstock. I'll have a link to my blog below. I want to let you know that I post 2 videos a week. One is always scrapbooking, and the other is whatever it is I'm creating in the command center, and in this case, a card. I'll also put a link to the Stick It Down website. They have lots of great sketches, and I think you'd love it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.